welcome to Tarot Readings by Roxby. I am going to do your weekly love and general reading for the week of August 21st until the 27th, 2017. Those of you that are new to the channel, welcome. Thank you guys for taking the time to subscribe. So Aries, for the next couple of weeks, I am changing it up. It's going to be a 9-card spread similar to the way that I do the Love Scope. Just straight to the point. Strongest message that comes through. I know a lot of you love the Oracle cards. I do too, but I need to do this for a couple weeks to get caught up on private readings. I mean, they just have to come first. But I'll bring them back, and I'll still be doing the dailies with them. I will be switching up decks, though. This week I decided to use the Gilded by Cyril Marchetti. Alright, Aries, I have already prayed over your cards for love, wealth, health, happiness for the week. That feels perfect, actually. Okay, it's going to be 9 cards. So I also want to tell you guys too, those of you that have been asking about Instagram, I did start an Instagram account, and I have been drawing and uploading a daily Oracle card every single day just for Instagram. So for those of you that would like to follow me there, awesome. The links to everything are always listed below all of the videos. Those of you that would like to get in on an awesome contest that I'm doing on my Facebook page, just like the page. That's all you gotta do. Okay, Aries. Okay, so this is gonna go past, present, future too, if I didn't mention that. So in the past, something happened with the Tower. There was some sort of huge, unexpected event, big change maybe. I think it brought you to a place of a lot of sadness, disappointment. You know, like something could have absolutely came out of nowhere, and it's been very disappointing for you. It was something that could have totally shocked you. But I do see that whatever did happen, you know, whatever the situation was, it was a way to clear out that was no longer serving you. And now you were able to, you know, move forward. Sometimes in life, you know, we need these changes. You know, we need these shakeups. I don't always see the Tower as negative. I really don't. You know, because it could be minor things. You know, just something to, you know, get us out of that procrastination mode. I mean, don't get me wrong. Sometimes it could be, you know, as terrible as the card looks. I mean, I don't particularly like the card. I personally think it sucks. But sometimes it could be anticipated as well. But it was meant to happen. You know, I think that you got, you know, you cleared out what was no longer good for you. Now you're able to move forward. You know, sometimes just these shakeups, these things that happen, you know, it forces us to where we need to make changes. We need to make decisions. But I feel like you're definitely still struggling to come to terms with what happened. You know, it's taking you time to get through this. The Four of Swords sitting next to it. You know, this card is telling me that you absolutely need to heal. You've been trying to heal from this, you know, drastic shock. And I say that this has made you withdraw into yourself for a while. But I don't feel like that's a bad thing for you. I think that this time really has been good for you. It's helping you. You know, it's helping you to move forward. This is in the past, but I could see that you are definitely still struggling a little bit, but things will absolutely improve. Now with the Hanged Man, this is all about, being stuck in limbo. It also talks about transition. The Hanged Man means a lot of things, but I see really that's what I'm getting here. You're going through a transition. This tower was definitely very painful, but it was absolutely necessary for you. It was so that you could go through this transition. I'm saying that you're just you really are letting go of the old to make room for the new. And I have a feeling that before this tower and this big shock happened, there was something in your life that you were sacrificing. You definitely were. You were sacrificing this for a person, and now you don't have to do that anymore. You don't have to sacrifice anything for anyone, and that's a good thing. You might not see that yet, but eventually you will. Moving into the present with the Five of Cups, being under this tower. Even though your head knows that emotionally this was absolutely the best thing for you, was to move on from this person. It's like, I feel like literally, especially in this card, your heart has not been able to follow your head. But if you look behind you, there are two beautiful, perfect, straight up cups right behind you. If you just turn around and notice it. For real. Yeah, it's sad but you'll get through this. It hasn't gotten to your head yet, but if it hasn't yet, these things just take time. Keep in mind, there's hope with this card. There's always hope. And I do feel like someone close to you who was involved in this tower crap, could be a Scorpio, has been very difficult for you because you've had to reassess who you thought this person really was. This was someone that you trusted, but you cannot avoid the truth of the situation either. With the Hermit card, this is another card telling me that that you've been by yourself, you're spending time alone. You're trying to come to terms with this ending or this big shock. You've been in your head processing it with the Hermit card. You are absolutely worrying. You're seeking you are seeking the light, toward the future. This has been rough for you, but you are working through it. You're absolutely working through things. You're seeing the light toward the future. And with the Knight of Wands, I feel like, unfortunately, I do feel like that there is some more challenges coming in for you, Aries. I'm so sorry. What I'm actually seeing here is there is definitely a friend that wants to help you get out of your shell, and they mean well. And I do see them offering you something like a day trip away, like just a simple getaway. It could be even a day trip, a night trip. Just taking you somewhere. They want you to experience something new. And this is someone that truly cares about you. This person cares about you. Try not to push them away. That is coming through strongly. It's not this Scorpio with the Tower, okay? It could be a fire sign, or maybe a Virgo, an Aries, Leo, Sag. The Virgo, the Scorpio is definitely the ending. Or the Virgo with the Hermit, but I think that's someone who's trying to help you, which could be a Virgo, maybe a fire sign. It just depends. Could be sun, moon, rising signs. But with Judgment here, this is, I mean, underneath all of this shit, this is definitely you rising up. This is in your future, you know, from all this crap, all this past challenges, you know. I see you transitioning here too, and I actually see you forgiving this person, believe it or not. But that's good for you. You know, even though this person hurt you, I'm going to be very honest. I'm not seeing them come back into your life, and I'm not seeing you accepting their apology or even their actions. You're going to be more at peace with them, and that's good. You know, I think it's you're going to end up being amicable, really. And I think that they could actually help you move into something much better. After all that, if you're dealing with a Scorpio straight up, even though this ending may have ended abruptly, they definitely could still want to help you. And then all that negative energy will just be fading, and that's exactly what you need. I honestly think that they're going to help you overcome this in a way that just could be spiritual in some way. But the Nine of Cups, you know, because this is you really becoming more accepting of things. This is you emotionally, you know, being in a really good place emotionally. Definitely. I don't see you drinking your sorrows away. I really don't. But if you are, don't do that because it's not worth it. But I do, for most of you, really being more accepting of things. This is you, again, just emotionally being in a good place, feeling a lot more content, and possibly even receiving a wish come true. I'm also feeling that a work goal or a creative goal, something that you've been trying to achieve, is going to come in for you in the near future. I see that there could be a person or a group of people maybe trying to persuade you against this goal or project, but keep going. That is the right thing for you. Don't let anyone, tell you otherwise. The world is a beautiful, blessed energy. And I'm seeing this as really beautiful blessings, rewards coming in for you. You're going to be rewarded for something. I feel like you've experienced a lot and have worked hard on something. Something that you've waited, that you've been wanting to achieve. That's probably been going on for a long time. But I am seeing rewards come in for you. Keep going with whatever it is that you're trying to achieve. Don't be swayed by other people. Just literally just keep moving forward. All right, so I'm obviously feeling I should see what this tower was all about. Okay, these are the Everyday Oracle card. Sabila's amazing clarifying cards. Okay, the tower. Please show me why the tower is here for Aries weekly. August 21st to the 27th. August 21st to the 27th. Spirit, please show me for Aries. Okay. Sorry. Beautiful. The 3 cards fell on the floor. Don't even know what they are. Okay, on the tower we have the tower on the tower, but this is different than this tower, but they kind of look a lot similar. Okay, this could have been really explosive. Really bad. Why? I hope. Just tells me. Okay, a 3-party situation, Aries. Sorry. And somebody packed up their shit, took what they needed and left. All right, let's look at Five of Cups. Five of Cups. There's definitely a new beginning here. I was saying that before. It gives this needed to happen. Yeah, it's over. It's definitely over. That's the Death card. And it's most likely with a Scorpio. I definitely feel Scorpio. The Tower. The Tower twice. But you're sad, still depressed. These 2 cards look similar, guys. Don't do this to yourself, please. It's not worth it. Okay, and with my General readings, guys, I do not, because it's a general reading. I don't go by with gender. Private readings, absolutely. But this is definitely a woman that was hurt. Definitely is depressed, but you are gonna start new. You're gonna start fresh. Sometimes this Knight of Wands could talk of exciting, passionate, news coming in. It's got to be true. That definitely happening for somebody. Maybe not as soon or as fast as you would like it to, but that is he is the fastest moving knight for me, again, or she, doesn't matter. But there's new energy here. There's somebody new. You are eventually going to just, be this butterfly and just fly away from it all. Just let it go. Because this person, I do feel, definitely wants to help you. That there's definitely somebody that absolutely wants to help you. Yeah, I don't even need to. Oh, definitely there is. It's a woman. There's definitely a woman. Whether it's a friend, a family member, a sister, a mother, an aunt, I don't care who it is. It's a female friend, and let them help you if that's the case. All right, let's get into the juicy stuff. I think things will be fine here, guys. I really do. Yeah, it sucks. I'm not going to lie. I don't sugarcoat shit. This sucks. I think a lot of you are still going through this. And I could feel it. I could feel the heartache. I could. And it runs deep, Aries. It does. For whoever this is for. Guys, please keep in mind, take what resonates with the reading. Watch your moon, your rising signs. All right, for your love portion, same as last week, because these cards are amazing. The Lenormand cards, and they're also by the same author as the Ciro Marchetti cards. It's amazing. Okay, and I wait on Spirit to drop these cards. I don't rush them. They're not your normal tarot cards. There's, not 77 cards here. Okay, let me focus on Aries, July 21st. Okay. Well, these two cards absolutely want to come. I think they went this way. One more Spirit for Aries. Okay, I'm also going to get you a love card. Romance Angels. So sorry. Oh my goodness. Aries. Messages for Aries. Alright, we'll get to these later. We have the Ship, the Cross, and the Home. Sorry, were you guys able to see this? The Home. I move things around here. I clean this like once a week. I move things up. Should check that. I think I do need to come this way. I'm so sorry, guys. Better late than never, right? There we go. Okay. I'm drawn to the Home first. Because this is your love life for the week, okay? Because the Home talks about security, stability. It also talks about domestic affairs. Things that, go on behind closed doors. Your relationships is probably comfortable, stable. That's awesome, you know, with the home. The cross talks about burdens, suffering, and silence, unrequited love, burdens that one person is carrying themselves. It's life lessons. So for some of you, you could be having this relationship, those domestic affairs. So that some of you could be having, you know, this relationship, these domestic affairs that you're having, but but behind closed doors, I just feel like things are not good. You could absolutely be learning some life lessons due to this relationship. This card also talks about pain and suffering. It could also mean good things, such as sometimes, you know, I mean, I still see the card as the Holy Trinity, okay? I really do. You know, and it could be Spirit's way of testing us in a way. Testing how we react to difficult times in our lives. Whether it's physical or emotional or both. I do feel like you're going through something emotional right now with your relationship. Whether you've been together forever or, you know, you're just living with somebody. You could really experience happiness in love. I realize I'm all over the place with this, but, you know, if you're single, it could represent that you're in a relationship. That could just mean that there's emotional suffering. I do see it here. Due to a breakup, a separation, but it could just be temporary. Maybe. Now with the ship, I think this could be a difficult journey. Definitely represents the relationships that you're in. It's been very difficult. You know, it speaks about long distance relationships. You know, with the heart and the cross. You know, long distance relationships that could you know, be very difficult. You're still in it, but it could also speak about traveling to go see somebody. Maybe for some of you, I mean, small number of you, in your long distance relationships, it could talk about you getting involved with someone from a long distance relationship, you getting involved with somebody on a long distance relationship, like from another country. You know, this ship talks about travel or long distance relationships, but there's difficulty here. It takes a lot of effort to make a long distance relationship work, you know, which would absolutely be a burden, you know, or it could be a blessing. I mean, these are beautiful cards at the end. They really are. It's definitely not going to be easy. There's definitely a lot of emotional stuff going on. You deserve love. You are lovable. I just feel right now you just need to ask yourself, like, is this... I mean, is it worth it? Is it going to bring you happiness? Like, I mean, it could. I mean, listen, I mean, there's no doubt that there's going to be struggles and hassles here for me personally, but I'm spiritual. I do see this as the Holy Trinity. It could be a blessing. You know, this is a number 4 card. There is, you know, this does talk about stability, security, you know, the red, passion. But I feel like you already have that. In some way, or you're stuck in it. Oh, I can't make this shit up, guys. Happiness. Wow. Of all, there's 40 or maybe 50, I can't remember, in this deck, and this card happens to come out for you. Wow. I mean, it happens a lot, but sometimes it just blows my mind. Like, it couldn't be any more of a perfect card for you. So I think this really does represent a blessing for you. Happiness, joy. Immense delight can be found in the smallest of things. Cultivate fluttering moments of joy. It really is about you being happy this week. You know, this week you're going to give yourself permission to be happy. You're going to laugh. You're going to laugh some more. You're going to spread those big, beautiful wings of joy and literally soar. I don't mean to rhyme there, but it sounds good. And you're going to let go of the past, live in the present moment, know that you're beautiful, smart, creative, and your heart is on a journey toward really ultimate happiness. I can't believe I'm at 32 minutes for your reading. Not that it matters to me. I mean, a reading takes as long as it takes for me, but this was pretty interesting too, and I love doing it. It just amazes me how fast the time goes by. And it does blow my mind that this Scorpio that you had this breakup with, whoever that's for, really is going to help you in some sort of way. Takes a big person to do that. Unless they caused the big tower. And I mean, that would be the honorable thing to do. Leave your comments regarding that. It's very interesting, really. You guys don't usually get readings like this. Not like this. I know this just seems all over the place, especially your love portion, but it is what it is. I'm just the messenger. Guys, if it doesn't resonate, I'm sorry. Absolutely look at your moon, your rising signs. But I hope it helps somebody out for the week. If it helps one person, I'm happy with that. Alright, guys, it's been fun. I love you guys to death. Really, I do. Have a beautiful, blessed week, Aries, and I will see you guys back here shortly. Take care. Bye-bye.